I figured, you know, if I get the job, I'm gonna get 80 bucks. If I don't get the job, I don't actually need the job. But she didn't bat an eye. She just said yes immediately. But then she asked me, she was like, is it okay that I'm a property manager? And I thought, well, I don't know why that would matter. Why does it matter? I asked her, and she said, well, most handymen don't like to work with property managers because you have to front the money for the materials, you also have to front your labor, and then we're net 30, which means we may not pay you for 30 days. And I was like, well, I mean, I'm getting 80 bucks out of it, so if I can charge twice as much money for a 5 or 10 minute job, then if I charge twice as much money and have to wait a little longer to get it, that's fine. I still charged twice as much money, and it only cost me a few minutes of my time. So I went and did the job, and then she asked me if I could do some more jobs, and that got the gears rolling because I'm sitting here going, okay, my middle income clients are not happy with a $50 trip fee. My rich clients want me to cut my price in half. I pour way too much energy into them to just get a no at the end of all of that, so that wasn't working out great. But I looked at this $80 trip fee and I went, man, if I could charge twice as much money and just do more of the boring, quick, easy work while charging twice as much money, I could roll that money back into more materials, do more of the work, roll that money back into more materials, charge twice as much for that work, and ultimately have a nice big fat bank account built up with all of this materials money, go around charging twice as much, not doing anything portfolio worthy, but the key is charging twice as much because I had found an industry where a lot of handymen refuse to work in that industry for the bad reputation it has. And don't get me wrong, it has earned that bad reputation, but it is a bad reputation, and I realized, man, if I can humble myself and stop doing all this portfolio work and stop dealing with all these rich people, I could get a consistent stream of quality work that I can charge a quality price for, and I could start building a business off of this, and I could really provide for my family in the long run with this kind of business. And so I set about that task.